Thank you so much, Brian. And we are about to welcome our next live guest. This is very cool. He's no stranger to the spotlight. In fact, he spent his career playing on some of the world's biggest stages to some of the world's largest crowds around, including with the one and only Sir Paul McCartney. I'd like to welcome guitarist Brian Ray joining us live now. Try not to get too starstruck, everyone, okay? Hi, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, we're so good. We're excited that you are here in Winston-Salem. But first, let's talk about how your career kind of really just blew up. Share with us your passion for music. How'd you get started?
Well, thanks. You know, I'm lucky that I kind of ended up doing the thing that I loved the most. When I was a youngster, I had a sister who was 15 years my senior, Jean, who turned me on to all the early rockers. So Elvis, Everly Brothers, Little Richard, you know, all of that, Rick Nelson. And I caught the whole package. I was like, oh my God, okay, this is what you want to do. This is the thing. So that was, you know, quite a while ago. And then, of course, the Beatles came and sealed the deal. And it was, there was just no question what I wanted to do. What happened was I was able to parlay my passion for music into a happenstance sort of jam session interview with Etta James, and ended up as Etta James's guitar player and musical director for 15 years, and then went on for 20 more years with her as friends and collaborators. And all of that led to finally, you know, having a chance to play with Paul McCartney, as you said, and now it's been 20 years since that began. It started as one show, one song, wow, actually, in the Super Bowl, and here we are 20 years later.
That's amazing. I mean, you've talked about having such a long and storied career. By the way, I have to tell you that Etta James, At Last, was our wedding song. So I love Etta James. She's great. But you've performed with some other greats over your storied career. Can you talk about some other big names you've played with? And what's it like playing next to Paul McCartney every night?
Well, first question, yeah, Smokey Robinson, Rita Coolidge, Nicolette Larson, many others. But as far as playing with Paul, of course, it's a thrill of a lifetime because, you know, in my mind is cemented this sort of relationship that we all had with the Beatles. Anyone of age like me, you know, cemented this sort of image in my mind, and now I get to work with him. It's sort of a mind blower for sure, and yeah, it's delightful. He's great boss. He's very exacting. He knows what he wants, and he's not afraid to let you know that, as any good boss would. And it's a total joy. He brings out the best in all of us.
Oh, that's good to hear that. We have to talk quickly about this guitar collection, right? Because there's a particular guitar in your collection. We actually had Chris on the show a few months ago, but tell us how you kind of discovered this guitar.
Okay, so, well, one of my passions is guitar collecting. I can't expect everybody in your audience to get as excited about that as I am, or as Chris is. But the shorter version of the story is I had some days off in New York, and I saw this guitar was offered to me, actually, out of a collection by a woman who was letting go of her husband's collection. He had passed, and this guitar was a part of it. And so years go by. That was about 2017, and it's a very rare guitar. They only made this certain model for 1 year, which for collectors, rarity drives value and drives interest. So, you know, I saw this guitar. It was in played condition. It was well loved, but that's intriguing to me as well. Well, all these years later, this fellow, Chris Stamey, your local producer extraordinaire, a luminary, reached out to me and said, I think that guitar was owned by a local phenom named Sam Moss. And I went, oh, I don't think so. No, I got this out of New York. It's not possible. He said, well, the case is very peculiar, and there's a little tiny beginning of a crack. Go look at it. And I went, oh my God, he's right. This was Sam Moss's famous guitar. And apparently all the local Sam Moss fans know this guitar, and yes, that's the one, and it's on stage with me as my main guitar with Paul McCartney all these years later.
Oh my gosh. Are you playing on stage in Winston-Salem this weekend?
Well, I hope so.
Just want to make sure you're making the trip. I have to tell you quickly is that the bar is set really high. I had some colleagues that saw Paul McCartney and you, I imagine, play at Bonnaroo a number of years ago and said you played for over 3 hours. Can fans expect much of the same?
Well, you know, I think the 3-hour mark included bringing people up on stage to fake marry them and dance on a few songs and to hug and shake hands and shake their booties. We've had to cut that out for COVID concerns, but so we're clocking in at around 240, something like that.
Yeah, still.
But it's a big show, and I would say that Paul, you know, is giving of himself in a way that, you know, he doesn't need to. He's pretty much proven his point, don't you think? But there he is, touring and schlepping around the country and bringing his incredible force of love and compassion to people at a time where I think it's probably needed again.
Absolutely. And Brian, we are so thrilled that you are here in Winston-Salem, and thank you for taking some time to join us here on the Local Vibe. Really cool to have you, and we wish you a very successful concert tomorrow. Folks can still get tickets. You can catch them performing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock at Truist Field at Wake Forest University. First live show ever in Winston, so it's a big deal for Paul McCartney to be here.